Hello and welcome to my channel on the Hook Crochet, where we talk about wearable crochet style, and let's find out what's been on the hook. Today is kit number 7 in the Annie's Afghan Moroccan Tiles Holiday Spice Afghan that I'm making along with Annie's, and they are sponsoring me for this, so I totally appreciate Annie's for sending me these kits every month, and I am publishing a video to show you exactly what you do in the kits. I'm not going to show you the pattern, but I will show you what is involved. And really, it is a fun project because you receive a kit every month, and then you work on that kit during the month whenever time you have. You don't have to do it immediately. It doesn't take the full month to do it. So you decide when you're going to work on it, and then you finish that, and then the next kit comes. So it's exciting. Every kit is totally different. You're learning something new. You're also using different colors, and so they're very colorful Afghan. In a second, I'll show you that. But first of all, let me show you what I did for kit number 7. Now, this kit involved making 2 different kinds of squares. Now, there's this square, and then there's this square over here. So you make 2 of each one, and this is where they're placed in the Afghan. If you can see that square around the edge, let me get that where you can see it. The square around the edge, and this is where they are placed in the square. So you make those, and then you will attach this big square to this middle piece right here that we already talked about in the last few kits. So we're finished with that. And we are finished now with the squares, and so we've attached the squares to each other and made a big square out of the squares. And now we lay it around the edge of this big piece right here in the middle, and we're going to attach it. So what I've already done is all of that. I've already finished that, and I'll show you that in one second. But first of all, I'll show you a little clip of what I did to lay out the Afghan on my dining table. Now here's the progress I'm making on my Annie's Moroccan Tile project that I'm doing with that company. I'm collaborating with them, and they are sending me the kits for this, and I'm actually crocheting it. So this is the progress I've made. If you follow my Instagram account, you'll know that I placed a picture of this out there, and I just wanted to show everybody how far I'd gotten on this particular project. But this is the progress I've made so far, and right around here is all the squares that I've made over the last few kits, and we've hooked those together, and now I have laid it out on my dining room table. You can see here where it's going to attach to the main part of the Afghan, which is this part right here, and then the square goes around the edge, and then I'm going to single crochet it together right along the edge there, the top of my finger there. And that way it will be attached to the main part of the Afghan. And then in the next few kits, I'll probably be adding borders here around the edge. But I wanted to show you the progress I've made. This is really exciting. I'm going to actually sit in this chair, and I'm going to single crochet starting here all the way over to the other edge right there. And then I'm going to transfer to this chair, and I'm going to single crochet the square onto the main piece right there. Then I will sit in that chair, and you see what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to move around it. I'm going to leave it on my table so that I can see at a glance how it's lining up, make sure it's lining up correctly. I'll probably put stitch markers, every so often so that I'm not off center or anything like that. But I think that's how I'm going to approach this. It's a beautiful project. It's a big project, and it's a beautiful work of art. I've never seen anything like it. I'm just excited that I was able to put it together, but only because they send a kit every month, and I make sure that I complete everything in that kit before the next kit gets there so that I can stay up with this project. And it's been exciting. I've really enjoyed it. I've made very much use of the videos that come along with the kits, and so that way you're doing it right if you're following the designer's instructions, and she's very, very good at that as well. So just wanted you to know that it is doable for an advanced beginner, maybe an adventurous beginner. You have to know a little bit about crochet, but she shows you everything you need to know. So if you're very good at following directions, you should be able to make this even if you have not been crocheting for a very long time. So there you have it. That's the progress I've made on my Annie's Moroccan Tile Holiday Spice Afghan. All right, so here I am back and want to show you that I finished this part of the Afghan. It's becoming very large, and I'm excited about that because certainly you want your Afghan to be plenty big. So this is the size of the Afghan so far. Now I still have some bordering to do, and that'll be coming in the next few kits. But this is what it looks like so far. I have attached the large square of squares onto the main square right there. I'll hold it up so you can see it. And it's all attached around the edge, and I showed you in the video how I attached it. So that was already done, and I'm finished with that. I have actually tied in all of my ends, and so this is the back side of the Afghan, and it looks almost as beautiful as the front side. Look at that. The squares have a little bit different look, but they're all nice and neat in there, and everything looks all perfect together. I'm just real excited about how it turned out. Let me turn it back on the right side and show you. This is the square that I made this kit right here. Get it back here where you can see it. That's one of the squares. I have it marked here with a clip so I could find it. That is one of the squares I made this month. And then the other square is on the other side. And this is what it looks like. Because every kit, I've shown you all the squares that I made. So I wanted to show you these as well. This is the other square that I made, 2 of each one of these. And then they fit into the big square around the edge. So again, I'm going to stand up and show you what it looks like so far. So here we go. You have to step back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. I don't even know if you can see the whole thing. There we go. Yeah, you can see it. So that's what it looks like so far. So proud of this beautiful Afghan. I have 3 more kits to go. I've done kit number 7, so I have kits 8, 9, and 10 to go, and those will be borders around the edges and some tassels on the corners, so that'll look really beautiful when I finish it. So I just wanted to touch base with you and show you kit number 7. So down in the description box I will give you a link to Annie's, where you can click on that and they will know that you came from my video, and I appreciate that. I work hard on this Afghan and on the videos, and I want you to go to Annie's if you're going to Annie's, and they'll know where you came from, and I appreciate that so much. Also, there will be a link where that same link you can go to receive 50% off of your first kit. So when you receive that first kit, it'll just be half price. So it's exciting to get started with a little bit of a discount, and then you can continue on. Thank you so much for this collaboration. I appreciate it. I look forward to doing another one in the future. And that is all I have for today. But when kit 8 comes in, I'll start working on that, and then I will publish a video about it as well, so you can see exactly what I'm doing as I move through this kit process. So Annie's, again, thank you very much. Thank you all for staying with me, for liking this video, and go down to the description box and you'll see a link also to the pattern of the sweater that I'm wearing today. So you always ask me what I'm wearing, and I'm wearing Millie's lace. That is a featured pattern this week. So be sure to go down there if you're interested in the pattern, to click that link, and then click the link to Annie's Afghan. And they also have different colorways. I wanted to explain that too. They have different colorways of this particular Afghan. They have other Afghans, striped Afghans, mandala Afghans. So they have all kinds of Afghans that they offer in the monthly kit. So again, thank you Annie's, and thank you to my subscribers and viewers for joining me today. Please like this video, and I will see you next time when we find out what's on the hook.